Joining us right now, the man, Jason Mayhem Miller. What's up, Mayhem?
What up, Big J?
Good to talk to you, man. Everybody is so stoked. Our text line this morning has just been blowing up. Everybody said, when's Mayhem on? Tell Mayhem hi. I love Mayhem. Like, you got a lot of fans.
I love them too, man. Tell them to tweet at me, Mayhem Miller. That's my name. Dang.
There you go. Get on Twitter and hit him up and tweet him. Isn't that rough for a guy that's in UFC to have to talk about Twitter and say stuff like tweet me?
Whatever. I like Twitter. You know, it's so funny when they announced that we're supposed to we're supposed to tweet. They're actually encouraging the UFC fighters to tweet. And I was like, what? I already do that already. I'm so excited about this.
You're on it. I know, but it just sounds weird to say, like, I'm going to crush you and I'm going to tweet about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah. It is weird to, start a beef on Twitter with another fighter. Like, you guys are, tweeting back and forth. It's just the name. It's just the name is so fancy. Like, if the name wasn't, I'm gonna, what could have been better name than Twitter be?
Yeah,
I don't know, whatever. Oh, I'm going to beep at you. Yeah, we might as well be saying, I'm going to prance at you.
Yeah. Prancing around.
I'm over on Prancer. It's the new Twitter. It's 160 characters.
You should start beef. You should start Beefer, and then you can just beef people. Go to beefer.com.
Yo, just beef at me. Just beef at me. 190 characters.
I like it. It can be the official Twitter of UFC. Can be the Beefer.
Big J, don't be trying to steal my idea.
All right, it's yours. You can have it, my man. So we're talking about Ultimate Fighter now. You and Bisping, who's also been on the show before. Nice guy. You guys are the coaches.
Nice guy?
He was nice to me.
What planet do you live on where Michael Bisping is a nice guy?
He called me all the way from Ireland or somewhere over there and was super friendly.
They made him call you by gunpoint. You should see right now, Dana White's in here with a knife to my neck. He's making me call you, Big J.
I love it. What's your relationship like with Bisping in real life? I mean,
I hate him. I hate him. He hates me. That's pretty much how it goes. And, during this taping of The Ultimate Fighter, we had to be separated a few times. I don't know. You'll see. It starts to bubble. Even on the first episode, you could see it just starting to simmer, and it's going to, after Wednesday, you'll understand a little bit more. Wednesday night on Spike, you'll see it. You'll see it. But man, it's not hard to hate the man.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. You both are very dynamic personalities, which I think is going to be great for the show, though. I mean, you're both in your own little world. You're very different, but you're both crazy. It's not like one of you is a very introverted, Asian-style fighter that likes to get inside his own head. And I mean, you're both out there. So
yeah, we both speak our mind. I'll give Michael that. He says what he's thinking out loud, and I do the same thing.
That's cool. It's going to be a good season for sure. What's the deal with? I mean, because you weren't with the UFC for a while. I mean, you were kind of just doing your own thing, but now you're back. You got a multi-fight deal. You're back locked in like UFC man now.
Yeah. The thing was that I went to Japan and fought for a while, and I came to the States and fought in other shows to kind of to spread my wings out there. And then the UFC gave me a call, and I said, hell yeah, let's do this. Let's make it happen.
Well, is it cool working with Dana White? I mean, he seems like a cool dude. I remember just a few fights ago. Remember the guy that wore that little teeny Speedo thing?
Man, I tweeted about that. I was like, man, I hope they blur it when his balls fly out. I was like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, and Dana White got so mad about that, and I was like, that's kind of cool that he didn't do like a whole business owner thing, that he straight up was like, dude, we shouldn't be wearing that in the UFC.
Yeah, Dana White, what I really respect about him as a company man, as he is the boss that says exactly how he feels. He doesn't pull his punches. Like, you don't have to go very far to find out what he thinks. He's going to say it immediately. And you know what? I mean, in my experience in business, most people just totally hide what they're thinking, completely hide it, and then just do whatever. If he has a problem, he directs his comments right at you.
That's cool. I love to hear that. What about Bully Beatdown? Somebody just asked that. Is that show on MTV? Is it over, or is there a chance of it coming back for another season?
I mean, there's always a chance. For right now, I'm here doing the Ultimate Fighter on Spike TV. But I mean, who knows what the future holds? I didn't 6 months ago. I didn't think I would be doing this show. So who knows what happens in the future? That I'll say this about Bully Beatdown: it's been worldwide popular. Like I get tweets from far away as I don't know, the Netherlands, places I don't even know where the hell they are.
Yeah, they're just loving the show. That's cool. I mean, is it hard to balance? I know that the training for MMA, I mean, it's so serious these days. It's so big. The competition is so tough. Like, you've got to train so intensely. Is it hard to balance, like, being an entertainer and being in the spotlight and working on these projects and, like, focusing on being a legitimate, successful MMA fighter?
I would say, yeah, but a lot of the projects I've taken on don't take a lot of my time, I mean, the Ultimate Fighter was way more difficult to film than Bully Beatdown, and Bully Beatdown, for example, took 2 weeks. The Ultimate Fighter, I was chained up there for 6 weeks, and I didn't get to really train. I had to coach the guy, and I had to put all my effort into coaching. So, I'll say this about being an entertainer. Entertainer is something you are, not something you do.
Yeah, so you live.
Whenever you stick me in front of a microphone, I say something moderately entertaining.
Exactly.
This interview is kind of lacking in that, but still, don't judge me on this one interview.
Don't do it. Exactly. You're just getting warmed up. Hopefully, your interview in Des Moines in 20 minutes will be hot. We'll hear how that one goes later. We'll look it up online.
I'm not going to Des Moines, Big J. I'm staying with you.
Okay, perfect. We'll do a full hour. Jason Mayhem Miller, The Ultimate Fighter, premieres next Wednesday on Spike.
The Mayhem and Big J show.
I love it.
We'll just talk about Twitter the whole time.
Exactly. It'll be social networking and all that fun stuff. We'll have to have you on again later in the season for sure. But the show premieres next Wednesday on Spike. The Ultimate Fighter. You can see Mayhem and Bisping head-to-head, and then at the end of the season, they're going to fight December 3rd. So it all goes down. Thanks so much for joining us, Mayhem, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon, man. Everybody, what's your Twitter again?
Yeah, Mayhem Miller, man.
We'll check you out. Thanks, Mayhem. Have a good morning, bro.
All right, bro.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.